Bum, 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 bum. The sooner the better. See, I know that you heard this type of advice fucking million times before, but today's video isn't any kind of exception. Because in today's video, I will just speak about this, but more sort of in depth. So if you're interested in that, keep watching, maybe give it a like or anything else. And let's get into the video. So if you've been doing any sort of good habits for a week, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe months, if months, then I'm proud of you, because that's actually a big accomplishment. If you've been doing all the bad habits previously and you've just literally switched off into doing the good habits, then you should feel proud about this. Okay, but getting back into the topic. If you've been doing the good habits, then great. But if you've been doing the bad habits and you still do the bad habits, even if you really don't feel like doing the bad stuff, I know that sometimes you don't really even feel like, let's say, eating something unhealthy, but you still do it, whilst you could just have a salad or a fucking banana or some just good quality meat or anything in this sort, but you still eat the junk food. You still watch the YouTube videos instead of doing some reading, even not reading on self-improvement or the thing that you sort of need to read, but even fantasy books. That shit is even more valuable than just watching some weird YouTube videos, even this video, because still, let's say a very good book that I'm literally reading right now, which is Deep Work by Cal Newport, would be so much more valuable for you if you would just read the book for, let's say, 30 minutes instead of listening to me for an hour. It's just this difference of actually reading a good book instead of watching some low quality videos on YouTube. Yeah, and my videos aren't an exception. Yeah, it's fair enough that my videos may be more valuable for you, but it's still very important to just read the good books on the topic that you want to gain knowledge in. Okay, that was a side note where I was trying to get with this. Yeah, the sooner the better. So if you've been doing the bad habits and you still do them, literally stop. Stop it right now. You see that time is going to pass anyway, so why don't put it into the good stuff? The stuff that would actually make you progress into something better, into something bigger, into something not normal. And if you start doing the good stuff now instead of a week from now, you would be a weak step closer to your goal. You wouldn't be just into the process, you would be 7 days into the process, which means that you are 7 days ahead of yourself if you would start a week later. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important to start early. The sooner the better. And that's the case for basically anything. The sooner you start, the faster you will acknowledge the benefits of doing it. The sooner you sort of get into doing it, the faster you will get the results of it. It's just common basic knowledge. But I still know that many of you guys don't have this in your mind. So the sooner the better, and just start now. There is no one waiting for you. But you know what? Actually, I am waiting for you. I am the person that waits for you to get better, to get at the top with me. And even though as I am recording this, I can literally read it off that I have 7 subscribers. 7 subscribers won't be nothing for me in probably a month. I will grow because I won't stop doing the thing that I want to be better at. And that's the whole point. The sooner, the better. And if you don't stop, there is literally no way that you won't be a success. You know, I am actually very grateful that I've started in a pretty young age. I started actually developing myself from learning about self-improvement at like 14, which for many of you might be like weird because like you're 20, and like right now that you are hearing this is a 6-year difference. And that's why the sooner the better, like literally, the sooner the better. If I would be 20, then I would be 6 years worse. You get the point? So just basically, why not now? Just start and stay abnormal.